This is Matt Farley, founder of Motern Media. He's made, at the low estimate, 23,000 songs, and he makes a killing off it. Based on Spotify's top earner statistics, Matt is in the top 0.1% of all musicians on the platform. He's written songs on just about anything, from the Poop song to Librarian at the Library. Matt is possibly credited for producing more songs than anyone else in history, thanks to his relentless work ethic and an impressive rate of production. He claims he makes between 5 and 100 songs per day, with an average of about 20. Although in a recent interview, he admits he has slowed his numbers down a bit. Most of his listeners come across his work by typing in something random or specific, usually a noun. Matt has capitalised on the search bar on Spotify, with just about any noun you can think of having a corresponding song. Don't tell me you haven't searched poop on Spotify, or your own name, to see what comes up. Chances are it's probably him. So how does he produce so many songs? And how did he become so successful and for so long? Firstly, let's talk numbers. 20 songs a day is difficult if you're doing songwriting, recording, mixing, mastering, album covers, marketing, and distribution. For a single track, most artists can spend thousands of dollars and potentially weeks, all just to make a single song. Now here's the Matt Farley model. Songwriting. For a lot of his songs, they're off the dome, just straight freestyles. He does have a few exceptions, such as his songs about towns and cities, where he says he reads the Wikipedia page first. But as a general rule, Matt tends not to write out a whole lot of the song in his notes, preferring a more free approach, like a lot of today's rappers. The absolute gem is his song title notebook though, which is all of his ideas for songs to write, line after line, filling an entire book. Next, recording. From a few videos reporting on Matt, it's clear that some of his songs were made using a single mic, recording both his piano and vocals at the same time. On the other hand, especially in his newer work, it seems that he probably uses a DAW or some kind of multi-track, because they are a bit more polished. The essential part in the recording stage is not to be too painstaking and particular. If it meets a reasonable quality level, don't stress. Another important thing to note is the song length. Most are under 2 minutes long, which has a load of advantages which I think I'll need to do a separate video on entirely. With mixing and mastering, again, speed is important. He records the sounds well in the first place, which will definitely save a lot of time in this area. It's not clear exactly what Matt does in this stage, but speed is definitely a part of it. Finally, distribution and album art. Most of the album covers are just pictures Matt has taken, with the album name in plain text put on it. It's very speedy, very inexpensive, and it does the job. Matt tends to release music in album format with dozens and dozens of songs at a time. These albums are usually all of a certain theme, so if you like one of the songs, chances are you will like all of them, and it's clearly paid off for him. For example, his toilet songs. If he's got an album on poo and bum and pee, all of the songs are about that. He won't throw one in about, Minnesota or something. Finally, let's look at Matt's fascinating mentality, which is very similar to other music royalty, such as Lil B. He says, if he only released his good songs, no one would listen to any of them. He says that his bad songs are the way for his good songs to get noticed, and that he wouldn't be anywhere without the bad ones. He also follows the logic of, the more words in my song title, the higher the chances are of the song showing up, which is why he does songs on so many different topics. I'll end this video with a final quote from Matt. Who's to say what good music is? And with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you will all become fans of Matt Farley and become inspired to maybe become more prolific in your own lives. The Matt Farley model translates well into almost everything. If you want to get bigger, lift more frequently. If you want to have success on YouTube, make more videos. Luck can only take you so far, and after that, it's all hard work. Thank you, Matt.